So
Yes.
I have a question on a meditation I used to do a year and a half ago. They focused on the thyroid gland for the throat. Well, they didn't focus on it, they just focused on the throat. Then
Right.
they were going to focus on the pineal gland by itself.
Yeah.
And then they would focus on the hypothalamus and the pituitary gland together as a center.
Okay.
Have you ever done that?
No, so they focus on the throat with the what?
Well, the throat is also the thyroid, and there's a lot of people who have thyroid problems.
Low-grade radiation is big time in thyroid problems, and we have low-grade radiation since the 50s.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, so thyroid, okay. And then what's the other one? The pituitary?
The pineal gland. So
I don't know. Is that the back is that the back here?
in the back, yeah, that's the one that sends me into orbit.
That's really a big one for outsiders, hugely,
They come in.
where they have attached for lifetimes.
So we want to keep that clear.
Yeah, but so in focusing on it, I think we also want to laser it clear.
Laser it clear.
Laser outsider it clear. Hello, Maria Cristina. Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the funny thing. I was doing a meditation by myself because I was practicing, right? I'm practicing. And I'm trying to remember all the words that I want to add into the new information for centers, glands. And I ran out of words, and I said, well, Spirit, you need to help me here. And it was, they just wiped out my mind and shut it down. And then brought in love and light. And the message was, would you stop complicating everything?
Yeah, I think there's a time, it's like there's a time when we have to consciously understand, so that we have a consciousness about what we're at, where we are individually because of the law. But there are those ready to meet us at that law in spirit. And once we've kind of like, okay, we got it, we can, that's where you let go and let God.
Right.
You're at
Yeah.
this level, there's less they can do. So where you get to a level where there's a lot more that you are now aware of and committed to, letting go. I mean, letting go at any level is good, but you get where you're at. So that's great.
Yeah, I've got to get above 500. That's my line. I have to get above 500 or I'm useless. I'm stuck in the old fear, survival. Yeah. Okay, so I want to do the energy centers again because I'm finding I am getting very, very exciting results.
Good.
Yeah. So I'm there's a few people who are actually, well, one, she's doing it every day. She messaged me and said, okay, have you done this? Are you doing this? What are you doing? And I said, well, I'm not doing this particular one. And she says, well, I am, and I'm doing it every day, and I'm getting really good results. So that's the Joe Dispenza one. But you know what? That explanation he gives, I don't know if you've had time to read it, but the explanation he gives was so helpful because it's like I could follow the dots, how healing happens. Otherwise, it was kind of like, well, we're all here to heal. Isn't that nice? That's not exactly how it is, but it's kind of like how it is if you don't have more information. And I just found that fascinating. So, okay, I've listened to it enough times. I think I can make a very brief follow the dots. And I think that's just helpful for the mind to know kind of what's happening.
Well, at the fifth dimension where the hard drive where the plans are, that fifth dimension,
Mhm.
border, it's that border between my mental body, emotional body.
Mhm.
So, so if you have, so that, and I think he talks a lot about the emotions and the get feelings involved. And it's right there. If you have, if you have the mental construct, doesn't have to be extensive, but the mental construct, the emotional construct, is that's right where the hard drive or the patterns are. So, just as an information piece.
Information piece. Information piece. Yeah. Sometimes it just makes a little bit of difference that makes a big difference. Okay. Where is everybody today?
The other thing I want to mention is that, on our Monday, on the Monday call with Sharon Alexander, she's a half-hour breath work. And because she'd already put travel in her schedule when she decided to do the breath work half hour. So the first week she was there and led it, we recorded it. The next 2 weeks she wasn't there. And so we just used the recording, and it was very good too, wasn't it, Lynn? So anyone who wanted to use your recording could use the recording itself every day, as if, just pull it up, and they could use it that way too.
Yep. Yeah. So I was wondering also, is it possible to create like a file? And so all of the meditations by Sharon are in a file, and you can just go and look at all of them, or
They are on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel for Sacred Ground,
yeah.
and then there's what's called a playlist. So all of hers are on a separate playlist. All of yours, we put yours up, we could do that same with you, make it on a playlist. All of them in Sacred Ground could be public, but we haven't made them public. I've made them unlisted, which means we know where they are. We can find them, but they could never be found by a search engine.
Right.
You could do it that way for this also. So you have your separate playlist.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Then the community has access.
Yeah.
Well, good morning, Lynn. Good morning, Christina. You're on mute, Lynn.
I was trying to get on the wrong site this morning. I was clicking on an email that Sharon sent with some sites, but I was clicking on one that I think was just for one of your circles, and I kept saying wait for the host to start the meeting, and I'm going, that's not the usual thing I get. So
it might have been the old link. This is the new link.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that might have been at the old, because that sounds like the old link.
Yeah, I think I flagged this one, but somehow I couldn't find it. So anyway, I'm here. That's good. Question about it. You said all yours are in file under Sacred Ground on YouTube, but if you can't find it with the search engine, how would I get to it on YouTube with Sacred Ground?
You can go to sacredground.org.
Oh, okay.
And click on, and then there's a little picture for all of the different ones that will take you to their page and then to the YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And then once you know where it's at, you can subscribe, and then you're notified every time we get a new one.
Great, thank you.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Thursday morning's Healing Circle. And so let's just do a quick check-in, how you're doing. And let's bring people into our circle. So I'm going to bring in 17 people. It seems to be the number that just keeps coming back. So I guess that's just the way it is. Okay, who else wants to bring in some people? I'm doing good. I'm happy. I'm excited for today.
I want to bring in Jasmine because that's her procedure tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Happy I made it today. I missed it last week. I don't know why I missed it. When I realized it was, 20 past the hour you started, so I just left it. Oh, here is Cinda. So I'm doing okay. You know, I decided to say I'm fine. But I would like to bring in a country, and that's the Ukraine, and Europe with it. And because it's really ramping up, and I just want to prevent a war. So I just Googled the population of Europe, and please don't get frightened, but it's 750 million people. So I'm just gonna do Europe today, and especially the Ukraine and the situation.
Okay, thank you.
Here and here, and I'm going to bring in 3 people. I'm going to be there with Christina on that one too. And I feel good, but I'm tired, and I'm going to go back to bed and have a long morning nap in just a bit.
Awesome. Did you say 4 people?
30,
30. Thank you.
and then I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. Cinda, do you want to bring any people into the circle?
I'll bring in 5 people. And are we bringing in situations or what? I'm so sorry I'm late. I was waiting in the wrong room.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah. Situations, whatever.
Yeah, just the 5 people, and yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
We have
I was
Jen.
waiting with you, Cinda. I got in the wrong room this morning.
You and I might have been together. It was like, oh, this is so unlike Sue to be so late. Then I thought, I think the late is me. I better double check.
Okay, we've got well, 750 million and 52 people. And Jasmine, Europe, all of Europe and Ukraine. So that's, we're adding into our circle, and we'll spend some time with all of that at the very end. Well, we're pulling all the people in. So anytime we do something for ourselves, we're doing it for all of them. And then we'll bless humanity, and we'll bless all of Europe. Well, actually, we're going to bless all the countries. It's the same problem everywhere, but yes, it's inflated there. Okay, so what I want to do this morning is the energy centers again. And we're going to just go through this. I'm going to try not do too many words. I sometimes get carried away with words. It's not about words. It's about knowing what's going to happen, feeling the gratitude and the joy of it working, and the confidence that it's working. So this is how I understand it. When we bless what I'm calling the vacuum of space, which is the space in all our cells, around our cells, it's in every atom, and the space is the most powerful part of the atom. And that's the space that holds the intelligence, and it holds the information. And then the matter is the solid object. So when we add a new information into the space, I like to call it the vacuum space, because it's pulling in the information, it's putting it into the information it needs to be, and it literally is sending it out to our atoms, to our molecules, to our cells, to to our cells, and then there's another word in there. two of the organs, and to our systems. And there's a lot of systems. And I may not even have them all. But there are a lot of systems, and we're not going to go through all of them when we're in our meditation. But if you have a system that you know needs extra attention, just say the system. So last week, I have food allergies and I have food addictions, and I was really addicted to my mocha. I mean, I had to have it every day because it was cold out. And all of a sudden, I don't care if I have a mocha or not. So that was a really big change. And all what came into my mind was when I was working on the second energy center, the digestive system, was I have food allergies, I have food addictions, and I'm really hooked on mochas. And because I was aware and I pinpointed it, it shifted it. So when we are in our meditation and a word or a phrase or an identification of a problem comes in, trust it. And I'm just going to use the words love and light, because every time I try to put it into different words and I ask for it for help, it just shuts my brain down. And it just keeps showing me, just use the words love and light. We know what to do. We know how to do it. We know what to do with it. We just don't need for you to spend forever trying to put it into words. So I'm giving that part of the job up. Okay, does anybody have a question? No? Okay. Now, when I'm really tired, I lay down and I literally put a hand on my energy center and I can feel it's comforting. So if anybody's really tired, you might want to just try it and see if it works. I didn't go to sleep. It literally was energizing me and it felt so good. So get comfortable. And you may turn your cameras off if you want to. So the first thing I want to do is all parasitics, all hitchhikers, all dark energy, all dark entities, all dark agendas, programs, attachments, be gone. Deep six, deep six, deep six. All messages that are negative, deep six. And call in your spiritual guides, all of them. Your teams, your guides, our light sisters and brothers, all our circles, the angels, whoever helps you, call them in. And they can identify, neutralize, and remove while we are in meditation. So let's just take some very calming breaths and get connected to the highest part of ourselves, knowing we are in divine order. Our feet are being supported by Earth Mother. We are always connected to Earth Mother. We are connected above to Source Consciousness always. And we just want to feel the safety of being connected above, connected below. Take a few more calming breaths and just let the day go. Let yesterday go. Whatever you need to do later in the day, just let it go. And be present in the moment. And we're going to move our focus to the first energy center. That's where our sexual organs are. We have a connection from our perineum to Gaia. We are anchored in. And we're focusing not on anything in the material. We are focusing on the space around the center of organs. And I'm going to call it the vacuum of space. We're focusing on the void, the space, and the space that expands out from this center within the body and expands out beyond the body from this center. And it's an energy field. And we're focusing on the energy field of space. And then we are moving love and light. We are filling the energy space with love and light. It just fills the whole thing. It fills it from the energy field out. Just stay with that. Just watch it. Just be present with it. This is the power of love and light. And it can be the glow of a full moon. It can be that brilliant white light of electricity. And it's the love from source. It's the power of love that can heal anything and everything. And it brings everything into balance. And this love and light is new information. And it goes from the field. It goes right into the atom, the molecule, the cell, the organs, the systems. And we let it go. Just let it go. We did our part. Spirit takes over. And it's all in divine order. And all that information is being arranged in a way that is for your highest good. So it is, thy will be done. And now we're going to move to the second energy center. And this is where, if you have any food allergies, any food or beverage addictions, it's in this center. We're focusing on the space around the digestive system. And the space from the system out within our body, and the space that expands out beyond our body every energy center has information and it shares it. And today we're giving this energy center all new information. And that information is love and light. See the energy center full of light, knowing it's full of love, expanding out. And that energy field is taking in this love and light, arranging it in a way that is for your highest and best good in this moment. The love and light is passing into each molecule, each atom, each cell. And if one cell gets the information, it has an instant communication system, and every single cell in your body has the new information. Just observe. And let it go with gratitude and joy. Grateful that we're blessing the energy centers with new information, knowing the energy center is responding to the new information, taking it in and creating a new reality within that center that is for your highest good, for ultimate health. And let it go. Our part is done. And so it is. And the third energy center, the solar plexus, the control of adrenaline. This is where the fight or flight response comes from. This is where the whole body can be filled with a survival energy. This is a center that gets depleted frequently because we are in survival, we are in fight or flight or freeze, and we don't know how to get out. That's a lot of the energy around this center. And today, we are filling this center with love and light. See the center, see the space around the center, see the space beyond our body, and it's all filled with love and light. Just sit with this. And then let it go. And when we're not in survival, we thrive. And when we're not in survival, We have unlimited energy from source, directly from source. And that's in the love and light we just fill this center with. Anyone tired? Anyone feel they have survived an illness or an accident? There's going to be a feeling of depletion, and we're filling it up. We're just watching it happen. And then we have all that amazing spiritual energy. And we move from survival to thriving, living life to the fullest. And we let it go. We let it go in gratitude and joy. And this might be a good time to take a deep breath and let it go through your breath. And it's all being arranged. The information is being arranged and it's going out to all the parts of your body. And they're all getting the message. And they're all responding. And we are grateful. And we let it go. So it is, thy will be done. And we move to the fourth energy center, where our heart is, our physical heart, our spiritual heart, our heart center, our heart energy. And we're focusing on the space. That space, heart space all around the center of our heart. Feel it fill our whole chest. Be aware of that heart energy going out beyond our body. It's all energy. It's all information. And now we are filling this space with love and light. We are filling this space within the center, around the center, and expanding out beyond our body. And this information is being arranged in a way that is for your highest and best good. This is for our heart, the organ of our heart, all the valves, all parts of the heart, the system of the heart. There is even a brain in the heart. And it's receiving all the information it needs to open more fully to compassion and kindness and understanding and unconditional love and acceptance of ourselves and others. With this new information, we can turn our experiences into wisdom. With this new information, we have a greater capacity for gratitude and for joy. And let it go. Just let it go. Our part is done. Let it go in gratitude and joy, knowing the information is doing exactly what it's supposed to do for our highest good. So it is. I will be done. Now let's move our attention to our throat. Energy center. Focus on the space. In the throat, around our throat, and expanding out from our throat. The energy field of the center, the energy center for our throat. And here we fill this energy field with love and light. And we claim our power to speak our truth. Just allow your awareness to be still with this center, with this space. We have added in all new information, and it's arranging in a way that is for our highest good. Just let it go in gratitude and joy, knowing that the love and light information is doing everything it's supposed to do. So it is, thy will be done. And we're going to go to the 6th energy center. And some think of this as the pineal gland that opens our imagination and inspiration and intuition. And we're focusing on the space all around us. The space that feeds the gland information. The space and the gland kind of in the back of the head. It doesn't matter if you know where it is. Spirit does. We're focusing on the vacuum of space that feeds this gland. And we're filling in this space with love and light. And this love and light, this is a very important energy center. And this love and light has the capacity and the power to burn out any dark energies. This information is being arranged for your highest good, for this center. And the light from source is a protection that is there around the energy center to block any darkness, to dissolve any darkness within, and prevent any darkness from coming in. We just need to bless our centers once a day and keep the energy strong. And then let it all go. Let it go with gratitude and joy, with the love and light, the light of creation. It's the love of source. It's the love behind creation and within creation. And it's a power beyond imagination. So it is, thy will be done. Moving to the 7th energy center, behind the eyes, in the middle of the head. There's a gland, the pituitary gland, and there's the hypothalamus gland. And these control several autonomic functions and emotional responses and so much more. But we're focusing on the space that feeds the information to the center. We're focusing on the vacuum of space around this center, expanding beyond the center, and filling it with love and light. Knowing that everything these two glands need is being provided in the way that is for your highest good, and the information is being arranged in a way that these glands respond to. And let it go. Let it go with gratitude and joy that this energy center has everything it needs for your optimum health, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically. And let it go. So it is, thy will be done. Now take your energy, take your focus up through the crown, up about 2-3 feet. And there's another center there. But we're taking this center and we are with your arms straight out. Imagine your arms straight out. And this energy is just beyond the tips of your fingers. And it starts at the top of about 3 feet above your head. And it comes all the way down and surrounds the whole body. And this is another energy field of space, information. It's your personal energy. And it's full of information. And we're focusing on the field of space, just space. And then fill it with love and light all the way around. And now we have an energy field of love and light all the way around. Each of our energy centers have been blessed with love and light. And our body is receiving the energy within the love and light from without, from within, and it's all in coherence. It's all in divine order. It's all in balance, in harmony. It's all intense light, intense love, intense life energy. Feel the energy. We have recalibrated our energy systems, our body, mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, energetically. For our highest good, and let it go. Spirit's in charge. Let it go. Let it go with gratitude and joy and humility. What we cannot do for ourselves is being done for us in ways we cannot even imagine, but we can be grateful for. And in love and light, in gratitude and joy, we let it go. So it is, thy will be done. And when you're ready, you may open your eyes and come back to our circle. Anybody feel anything different?
So wonderful to relax, and your voice is always so beautiful, Sue. I appreciate it so much. And I was recently given some toning bowl music to listen to, and so I turned that on so it was in the background, so I could really just feel the whole vibration as we went through the energy centers. It was lovely. Even when you got your phone call.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Like dealing with people from the accidents, so insurance and all kinds of things. Yeah.
Really, really good, Sue. Good. It reminds me what richness we have within our community, and each piece that we have available to us, and we have more pieces growing all the time. So just makes me aware how fortunate we are that we have that with each other.
Yeah. The breathing. I'm using the breathing techniques, and it's really helping me.
Thank you, Sue. I'm going to sign off. I have a 10 o'clock, so I need a little break here.
Okay. Thank you, everyone, for
Bye,
being.
everyone.
You're muted, Sharon. You're talking, but you're muted.
I was saying until next time we meet.
Oh, okay. Yes. Take care.
Thank you, Sue. Good luck with your accident stuff. I hope maybe it gets finalized soon.
It'll be a while, but it's moving along.
That's good enough.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you both so much. Thanks.